there's something that I just wanted to come on here and say real quick. Um, you have to make sure that you're living for the right one. You have to learn and listen to scripture. You have to get it right now while you're still breathing. This once saved, always saved. It's not scripture. Yahweh tells us that we have to endure Amad to the end. Endure to the end. Either that's the end of your last breath or the end of the time that we live in. But you have to endure to the last breath. You can be taken, you can be persuaded, you can be, persuaded is a very fine word, to sway from the truth, from the Emet. You have to literally choose right now who you serve, and you have to know who you serve. You have to know who you call on that you serve. You have to look into all these things that a preacher tells you. You have to have proof. If they say it's in scripture, tell them to show you exactly where in scripture. Tell them to show you and tell you why they don't read or use the removed books in scripture, like Chanakh, Yobelim, Yashar, the Matmonim, which has several missing smaller, shorter books in it, like Azra 1, Azra 2. It has another chapter of Daniel, as most people know as Daniel. It has Sirach. It has Chanakh. No. Chanakh is what people call Enoch. It has Chachma. That's it. What they call wisdom. And it's got other removed books in it too. But I'm giving you the Aubrey names. The English names would be Enoch, Jubilees, Jasher, all that mess. But I use the Aubrey names. You have to read all of Scripture, and there's more removed books than that. I'm researching and trying to get my hands on some of them. These are ones we've got our hands on right now. But you got to understand, you need to learn certain words in Aubrey, what English calls Hebrew. Let me share something with you, and you can look it up. You need to look it up. The word, the title, Lord, that's in Christianity. It's plastered all over Christianity. It's plastered all over Catholicism. Other religions probably too. I don't know much about other religions, but Lord in Aubrey, what everybody calls Hebrew, means BA apostrophe AL. Y'all know that name. Y'all know who that is. That's what LORD stands for in the true language, the true Lashon, true tongue of Aubrey. It means BA apostrophe AL. God is another deity. God, the word, the title God, comes from a deity GAD. You need to look that up. That's what I'm telling you. You have to know who you serve. You have to know. Now. You can't wait. JC, that name in itself, the letter J, you know, I've told you, look it up, is not even 600 years old. The letter J. It was never in the Aubrey Safa language. It was never in there. How can you call the one that is our creator, Yahuwah, his own bane? How can you call him a name that never existed? Yahusha tells us he comes in his Abba's name. His Abba. I don't say Father anymore. There's a reason. look up the origin of the word Father. It comes from a deity. So I just use the true word, the safe word, Abba. You know, you really need to study. We don't have many days left, and you may not even have tonight. You can't take time for granted anymore. This is dire. And when you find Yahweh, if you choose to find Yahweh, you have to love Haba, Yahweh, more than anything else, more than your own life, more than your Yaladim, your children, or as I would say, your youngins, more than your husband, more than your wife, more than anything in your life. You have to love Yahweh so much more. And it ain't hard. When you develop that relationship with Yahweh, our Creator, our Bara, it just happens. You love Him so much. You adore His name. You adore His precious name so much. You want it all around you. You want to make things with it. You want to make things with it and give it away to other Natsarim, branches of Yahusha. It's the love you have just for His name is incredible. It's Yafa, beautiful. You realize that there's nothing more beautiful than Yahweh. He says, my people know my name. You know, you can take any KJV or any scripture, whatever, and you can look up these, and it says, my people will know my name. You know, and then they'll have something, and they're like, the L-O-R-D, or I am the L-O-R-D, blah, blah, blah. They put that in there. You have to study to show yourself approved. You have to know what you're reading. You have to not take a man or a woman's word for it. You have to dig for yourself. You have to know the true Lashon, the true tongue that was here before any other tongue. That is pure. That is our Creator's Lashon. And through learning His Lashon, His Safah, His language, you will come to know who He is. And you will be open to all around you and see all around you and what it truly means. And how you've been lied to and brainwashed and just everything. It's important. Please don't fall for false titles, false names. That Y-E-S-H-U-A, yeah. The one that a lot of Hebraic root folks use, or Messianic Jew people use, and I'm not picking on anybody, I'm just telling you, that is not our Hamashiach's name. Yahusha. He comes from Yahuwah. You need to dig and dig and dig and dig and understand. One more thing. A lot of people have been passing away. A lot. And everybody's mindset in the world, that's in the world, well, no matter how evil this person was, or no matter how nice this person was, no matter how much you love this person, they will tell you, well, they're on the streets of, you know, singing and being in the arms of JC or God, or they're up there with Grandma and Grandpa. That is a myth. That is a lie. There's nowhere in Scripture you're going to find that once you are taken from this world, you're going to wake up and you're going to be in the arms of JC and you're going to see Grandma and Grandpa over yonder. And you're going to be reunited. That is a myth. Folks, take the Scripture where Yahusha looks at the thief and he says, this day you will be with me in paradise. Y'all have to understand what paradise is. It's not the Shamayim. It's not Yahweh's Malhut. There are waiting places for people of the Zadik, the righteous, and of the Chata, the ones who do unrighteousness. There are waiting places, and the waiting places for those people that do not serve Yahweh, but serve this world, and the deities and the gods and the lords of this world, is an eternal damnation. The book of Ezra 2 in chapter 7, towards the middle and on toward the end of it, I'm going to read, and it gives explicit detail of what happens to someone when they pass. The book of Enoch also gives some detail about what happens to those when they pass. Know this day who you serve. Few will choose Yahweh. Are you one? Shalom from Hilltop Audio. Haba Yushalom Meshbakah. Yahweh Barak Yushmar. Yahweh Barakatah Ushamarata. Hello, Yahweh.